Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to as well. Today, I decided I wanted to cook with you guys. Like, just as a little bonus video. It also gives me an opportunity to talk a little bit. If you're new here, hi. My name is Francesca. I make vlogs, hauls, routines, and everything in between. So if you like any of that, hit subscribe. So we are going to be making a vegetarian burrito bowl because I'm using cheese. I refuse to never use cheese. Like, cheese is literally my favorite food, and any food after that includes cheese. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about what we're using as far as things that need to be cooked. So first and foremost, rice. I need to stock up on more rice. I have a couple of bags. I need to actually put them in here, but I use parboiled rice or brown rice sometimes, but this is normally the parboiled rice because I can get a lot of it for cheap. So I'm going to make some rice. We have 2 cans of la preferita black beans. I normally try to make my own black beans, but this is a little bit of a lazy, like, dump dish because I wasn't actually planning on cooking today. So we got black beans, roasted salsa, which roasted is important for this to me because it just gives that extra, like, that extra good flavor. And then I got a can of corn. Now, okay, I have a question. Does corn not come in non-sweet? Cause like, I was looking for corn and everything was either sweet, super sweet, or creamy and sweet. And I was like, I feel like there's just regular corn in the can. And then I was gonna get corn on the cob and I couldn't find any corn on the cob. And so we ended up with this. But that stressed me out. And then I'm using the Trader Joe's vegan chorizo, which is so good. I have never actually had chorizo before this, but I did let my boyfriend try it because he eats pork and stuff like that. So he tried it and he was like, it doesn't taste any different. So that's what we're cooking with today. Of course, I also have cheese and lettuce to help kind of decorate the bowl, add a little bit of veggies to this situation, as well as flavor. So let's get cooking. I want to address the copious amounts of seasoning I have in this cabinet, and I, for the life of me, cannot find my adobo. Like, am I out? Is that a thing? See, this is why I don't film cooking. I totally forgot that I was filming. So I have garlic powder, salt, pepper, a little bit of chili powder, onions, like little minced onions, and then I added some of the salsa into the bean mix. I'm about to add some more beans, and then we're gonna let this cook, and I gotta figure out how I'm gonna season this corn to make it not taste sweet. So here's how she's looking, all stirred up. I want to let the beans cook first without the corn, so we can just go ahead and get all those like seasonings and flavors in. Just look at that. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna let that cook. Water's still boiling in the back for our rice. I'm gonna make the chorizo real quick. I am literally having the hardest time opening this can of corn. And I was just watching Aaliyah Simone's vlog from Monday, and she was talking about this like electric magnetic can opener, and I was like, I don't need that. I need it. I do. Like, I don't know what it is. I open the cans of beans so easily. This corn can is just like, it's hard. I'm gonna drain this corn because I don't want any of the like sweet corn taste. I don't like canned vegetables I don't know what it is. Like, I am very much so a frozen vegetable girl. If I buy fresh vegetables, they'll probably be out way before I use them. But like, I don't like canned vegetables. But I couldn't find any frozen corn, so I did make do. I'm not using any particular recipe, right? So I was sitting at work and I was like, I need to use that chorizo before it goes bad. And I was like, you know, I want to make something with it. But whenever we make like quesadillas or tacos, we kind of make them as we go and use very small like corn tortillas, and it's time consuming. It's a very fun process because it's definitely like an activity, but like I don't want to make all the toppings for a taco and then still have to go through the process of like pan searing each individual taco or quesadilla. So I was like, you know what, we're in like our kava era, let's make a bowl. And so that's how we got here. And I was like, what can I put in this bowl? So this is what's happening. No recipe, off script. Now for the rice, what I'm about to do might seem a little weird, but I put my rice inside of a cup and then pour it so that the steam and water doesn't get in this container. Again, no recipe. This is a Francesca cup of rice that we're just gonna pour. I did add a little bit of butter to the water. I don't think I mentioned that. So that is what that weird stuff is that's floating around. Ooh, satisfying. I honestly really love corn. Like, I've taken a spoonful of this, and so I'm gonna just go ahead and put it in here, because if not, I'll probably end up eating this whole can. I'm not about to put the whole can in here because I just feel like that's too much corn. I just want like maybe half a can. So I'm just gonna try my best to not put too much. I think that should be enough. I don't want the corn to be overpowering. So I wanted to just vent to you guys a little bit about YouTube and stuff. If you're here solely to watch me make a vegan burrito bowl and you're not here for the rest of the content, you can go ahead and skip to this number marker here. Cool. Okay, so I feel like I've been in an era of really enjoying my editing as well as enjoying filming and just like, I guess in a sense, mentally romanticizing my life. I don't know how well that's playing out for you guys as viewers, but I've also noticed like my view count has shifted like crazy. I think around the time a little bit before I did that like hygiene video, I was starting to get to a point of having good consistent numbers where I could say even if this was like a video that I knew where I was gonna be. And I will say I feel like I got obsessed with kind of making sure I maintain that. And now that I'm like enjoying content, I'm seeing that my views are going down. So it's definitely, I'm not gonna say it's getting to me, but it's definitely something that I'm realizing that like what I love to do is a lot more entertaining and fun for me, and it might not be as entertaining and as fun for you guys. So I do want to make sure that I'm mixing in content and not just doing content to like gain views. But I don't know, I've just noticed that, and that's kind of been like meh. But I've also noticed like almost every YouTuber on this earth is kind of in that weird like hot girl, happy girl, healthy girl summer vibes. And I think a lot of content can be somewhat repetitive, especially if you watch a lot of YouTubers. Like I mainly watch Aaliyah Simone, Zelia, and Samantha Joe, and Ashley Ray Ridge. And so out of like those four, I do see a lot of like parallelisms, and not really because anybody's copying anybody, but it's just really been like, I don't know, it's been a lot. But I just wanted to get on here and say, you know, I'm not getting discouraged. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. It's been a fun journey. Alright, so we're about to put this chorizo in the pan. So I used this already for like ACP, like more like a choripollo. So some of the greases have came out of that. I kind of don't like that, but so this is gonna be kind of messy, but we'll get there. We'll get our lives together. So this casing that this is in, oh god, that's disgusting looking. This casing is actually plastic, so you can't even cook this with the casing because it's plastic. But I'm gonna just squeeze this out, and it's already like crumble on the inside. This feels so weird because I'm just squeezing stuff through a tube of plastic. I'm gonna show you guys when I'm done. So this is how she's looking, all squeezed out. This is soy-based chorizo. They do have like tofu-based chorizo and some other different meat substitutes, but I'm gonna basically just work this out here. And we basically just want it to be like a crumble or a ground. I like the way this toasts up. I'm a little worried because this is a good amount of chorizo, and when I cooked it last time, I had a very small amount, and it was kind of hard to get all of it a little like toasted and crunchy. So I'm hoping everything will have room enough to cook well, but I'm going to turn the eye on. So everyone always says I make the perfect rice, right? For me, that's when I take the rice off the eye. When I see those little air bubbles and the rice floats to the top, that's how I figure it. Please excuse that. That's just my like spoon holder. What I'm about to do, I would normally never do, but I couldn't find fresh jalapenos, so we're gonna use pickled jalapenos. Yeah, we're gonna throw these into the beans. Just a few, just add a little bit more.